Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Nimhai Didier. Welcome again to this English debate program. Today we have another interesting topic that we are going to discuss about. Yes, the topic goes as follows. Is competition necessary in the academic learning process? Yes, that is our topic today, and we have brought four wonderful, experienced and talented debaters who are going to help us in gaining more understanding and knowledge on that topic. Yes, so before we get started, I would like to welcome the debaters and get to hear their names. Yes, sir. Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Gad Nyamukunzi, but most of people call me Gad Brighton. I'm an artist. I'm a founder at Light Advertising Company.
Wonderful. Welcome, Mr. Brighton again.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Gabuganza Nismaris Angelo. I am a debater and I love debating.
Wonderful. Welcome again. Yes, and opposers here.
Yeah, thank you very much. I am Nduamahoro Lionel. I'm a student at the University of Burundi and I'm a debater.
Wonderful.
Great.
Welcome again, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I said, great to be with you. Yeah, my name is Avit Ndaiziga. I am also a student at Bujumbura National University, but also like debating.
Wonderful.
Great to the opportunity. Yes,
welcome, Mr.
Thank you
Avit.
very much. Yeah.
Yes, so, yes, that is it. You have heard names of our debaters for tonight's debate topic. So before we're gonna get right away into the topic, and the first talking points, the opportunity to discuss will be given to the proposers who believe that competition is indeed necessary in the academic learning process. So, Mr. Brighton, give us your first point on that side that you stand on.
Yeah, sure. As academic process, you have to compete. Because when you don't have anyone that you compete with, sometimes you feel that you are the best ever. But knowing that really there are people that you are competing with, this give you the strength to keep on making research and also perform better in your school or everything that you are doing.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your point and your teammate.
Thank you. In my point of view, life is competition.
Okay.
When you feel like you don't have to compete, when you feel like you don't need to compete, it is the way of being lazy, of course. Because you think that you don't have to do your best, you think that everything you do is okay, and you feel lazy. And I think that's the problem of not being in that spirit of competition.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for your point. And I think we're going to give the floor to the opposers to also give us some points why they believe that we do not need competition in the academic learning process. Yes, sir. Please.
Thank you very much. I'm completely disagree with those who are for the competition, the academical competition, because you see, the real life, in the life of every day, people want to compete, but you compete with who? I mean, the competition is needed, but the competition in the real world, not in the academical way. Because if you want to compete at school or everywhere, you want just to copy, which is not good. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for your point. And yes, Mr. Avit also.
Yes, truly speaking, competition at school is not needed, as my friend mentioned. For me, we do use cooperation. Because thereby, as we are at school, we are all students. We should teach one another so that you have good marks, all of us, as we want all to win. Because we don't want anybody to be left behind. This is what I would suggest, not a competition at school.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So you believe in cooperation?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much. So those are the introductory points or statements from our debaters, and now we are going to get engaged as always in an open discussion where I give the floor back to the proposers and we get to hear more of their points on this topic that we have today. But meanwhile, the opposers can also give us their points as we are going through this open discussion. So the floor is back to Mr. Brighton. Please tell us more on your side on this topic that we have tonight. Yes.
Yeah, in academic, you have to compete because the people that you are studying with, You don't know their background. You know, when they are where they studied, everything that they know. But being at the same school, there you are just in the same school, but you are being taught by one teacher or one lecturer, but you don't get the same, you know, understanding on the same topic. So that's why really you have to compete with others. Also, this competition is also helping you to make more research on the subject matter that you're studying, because the more you make research, the more you become very, very fluent in the domain, the more you become better in the course, because this competition is going to help you more, because you can be inspired by others, what they are doing, but also you compete with them. This also shows that really you have to compete so that you can achieve great things in your life.
Okay, thank you for your point. But anybody, what the opposers, what do you say to what he's just mentioned?
What he said, I do believe that maybe he's mistaken somewhere, because for me, I don't support competition at school. Let's look at the school first of all. You see at school there are different courses. And also students who are there, they have different talents. So are you sure you'll be able to compete with different talents? Are you sure you'll be able to master all those talents that the students have and they compete with all those talents?
Yeah,
you want to make it. You want to make
biology, chemistry, physics, English.
You know,
Everything, because you can be the best in maybe one course. For instance, mathematics. You're the best in mathematics, physics, and other science. But
chemistry, biology.
No one
but concerning
be good at all.
but concerning but concerning maybe French, English, you're not very you're not the best. But when you have that spirit of competition, that push you to be the best, because when you do well in your science courses, and also you have to give more strength in other courses like English and French, that will push you to be the best. It always push you to success when you have that spirit of competition. When you feel like, okay, with this science, I'll do only that, I don't need anything, I don't have to do anything. Every time, yes, you're starting to be lazy, and that will not lead you to success, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I believe is that when they're talking about schools, as I said at the beginning, there are students from different backgrounds.
Yeah, of
yes,
course.
they have different talents and a different mindset. So if you want a competition at school, they should change the school system. Let me tell you what I want to tell you is this. If you are good at mathematics, you should compete with those guys who are good at mathematics. But at school, there are different courses, different people, and therefore some are good at this and some are good at those things, which means there is no competition. So because you are good at this.
The first one in class, what do you say?
you know what? The way that we are given the same assignment, we are not given the same assignment and to get the same marks. That's why you have to compete to get the high level of marks. This is the way that, you know, as an assignment that is there, is there. So the teacher gives the assignment to all class, but the way you're going to respond to the assignment, the way you are going to make research so that you can really succeed in the assignment, is not the same that all the people are going to get the same marks. In this case, there is a competition.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think you are really wrong, because you see, if they say competition, they say marks. At school.
100%.
Because 100%, 80%, you see. And I remember when I was in the secondary schools, then I saw people who were scorning others, say, this guy is stupid. Yeah, you see, he's stupid, and he's gonna be left down. Yeah. So I see, if you say a competition at school, you say marks, and marks are according to the learning formula to get marks, to be the first, to search for the best places. But let me tell you about Yeah, the intelligence, the real intelligence. The intelligence is the ability to make finer distinctions in life. And intelligence is divided into 3 parts. Let me tell you. There is the winning learning formula, which is what you are standing for. Yeah.
What are the other
Great.
parts?
There are others. I'm
Which are?
coming. Winning learning formula, what you are standing for. And there is another, the winning financial formula. Which one? People are good at doing things practically. You may find someone who is just repairing a radio, but without knowing what is that.
Physical name.
The physical name. But he's good. He's good at it. Practically. Then you see, it's the practical or the winning just professional formula. The winning statement.
Is there another part?
There is another.
There's another. One.
You can't do anything without money. You can't improve your knowledge without money. When you see there is the high technology in these days, and you must focus your research is through Facebook, through YouTube, through Google. It's at our reach. Then you must need some money. Then there is that hungry to get much more money. You see, this is the the winning financial formula. Then in Burundi or in other countries
around the world,
around the world, even in America, they focus much more. In America, they focus on the 3 parts, the constituents. But in most countries, they focus much more on the first, the winning learning formula. Then I say, the winning learning formula. It's not the intelligence, but it's the item. The item.
And it's what we are discussing.
It's the brand. Great.
Here we are talking about this competition,
academic
competition. And each course, it has its own, curriculum. And this curriculum is set there so that it can help you to grow your mindset in a way that you can do things in your life. So if you are with your classmates, you are in the same school, you don't have the same background, but the way that you are going to study the same course, the way that you are going to get in the same, assignment, but you are not going to get the same marks. Because you have to differentiate being at school and being at work. Is different. But here what we are talking about is this competition at school, which is really very important, because if you don't compete at school, how are you going to compete in your real life?
Avit, you got something to say on
I
this point?
have a clear example to show you how bad competition at school is. Let's look at what Kiyosaki said in his book.
Who is
Rich Daddy?
Kiyosaki?
Kiyosaki is an author, a bestseller, but also a best writer in America. He wrote a book called The Rich Daddy and The Poor Daddy. He said, poor parents, when they are sending their children at school, they tell them, go and have high grades so that you'll be hired somewhere. But rich dad, because they know the secret of life, but also the secret of money, the secret of success, they tell their children, go at school so that you can get knowledge to create and invent something else. He didn't stop by then. In his another book, he said 3 kinds of students: A students, B students, and the C students. You will find A students are those highly performers at school. But those people who are good at performing at school, you find they have another problem in their life. They are constructing all those competition, as you said. They don't have what we call a win-win mindset. For them, they want to see they are going to be the first, but for them to reach that step, they think it is a good point, but they forget that go back in their lifestyle, networking with other people, collaborating. No one, there's another proverb which says, if you want to go far, you know what you do? You go with, no. If you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with others. When you have this mindset of competition, you found you are self-centered. These are big mistakes that many people have been committing in their lives. You found you have been scoring at school, you are the best, so many people admire you, but go back in the normal life, you don't have friends. You don't have any friends. You are not winning as you think you thought you would be winning.
In life, everyone has his own weaknesses and his own strength.
Yeah.
So this is the way that you have to discover yourself and know what am I doing? Who am I compete with? Because when you are set in the same school, in the same class, you are not there to joke, man. You're there to work hard.
You are not there to joke, but
that's why you compete with others.
You have to know the end result
with yourself.
The end result of school.
How would you compete with yourself, for example?
There is I think I want to tell you, you see in the real life, you see many people, they want us to copy, to see, this guy is good at mathematics. I'm going to be like him. It is not possible. Then what I'm going to tell you is that there are so many people, the most popular, like Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, he's the founder of the atomic bomb. I don't know.
Many different things.
But many different. Physicist. But when he was in high schools, their teachers didn't love him because he wasn't interested in getting much more marks at school. But he was good at doing. He has the well-developed professional formula because he was good at doing.
Analyzing. Things.
But comparing the places he occupied at school, the parents judged him. He was just somehow stupid.
No more simple.
Simple. Okay. But to seek for those places, to get much more marks doesn't mean anything. But which is most important is that to have your focus on what you want to do. If you analyze that you have got probably 50%, you try to do differently, to act right the second time. To compete with yourself, not to compete with me, to compete with you.
So you know what, as she said,
Thank you.
At that level, you are joking on other people.
When you
want to imitate.
When you just compete in a negative way, that that mind of feeling that you want to do great, that you want to do well, you feel that to have 50% is not enough, and you want to do much more better. So that's what we call competition. Everyone has that in life.
Not
Everyone who wants to come to success has that in life. Of course, you have to be motivated. That's what we call competition. Everyone in life who wants to success, who wants something, everyone in life wants something. Okay? Everyone in life wants much better. So he has to be motivated. He has to compete with others because he's not the only one who wants that thing.
I want to go back to your question when you're saying about you have to compete, with yourself. Because when you compete with yourself, you think I'm the best.
You're improving.
Because you can't judge yourself, but seeing other people are doing this, really you can compete. Because in the brain there are many rooms. Because when you speak English, like now we are speaking English, we open the room of English. When you want to speak Chinese, you open the room of Chinese. Or when we want to do something, you open the room of this thing. So the way that you put something in the room, is that something that is going to get back and use it. So suppose that you think I'm the best, and you are not filling your rooms with knowledge, with skills, how are you going to use them? That's why knowing this, just filling your gaps of the rooms, in that case you come to the world and compete.
Enso please, and we hear from Mr. David.
Let me tell you the problem of competition at school. Competition comes to create hatred among students. Because you want to be able to show me an exercise when you know I am your competitor.
Absolutely.
You want to show me. This is why I suggest that we should use collaboration,
like
so
to
that
think
we
about
teach one another,
Another
so
question.
that you have
Another
one
question
another.
I have
Yes.
for all of you from the proposers and the opposers. Do you think it's necessary when at the end of a semester they bring marks and they call the first, the second, the 10th to the
of
last, or we
course.
should just ignore that, or how, what
it's
do you think?
useful.
There are many countries, especially in the Western countries, where they have stopped doing that. When they bring marks, they just
I
give you your
know.
results and you analyze yourself. So what do you think, guys? From each side, please.
I know,
Yes.
but I think it's very useful because when they are just give them their marks, they say the first, the second, the third. That one who is maybe the 10th, he will think, okay, that one has been the first, and I have to do like him. Okay, I have to do my best. I have to give all I can. Okay,
So it's good.
that will push him to be motivate. That will motivate him. That will push him to do well. Huh? That's why it is very useful.
Avid. Do
It
you
is
stay-
useless. It is useless. Let me tell you
I
why.
don't think so.
If today they said you finish maybe your secondary school or your university school, that you are the first. Now you are going home, but you
That
have
pushes
you say
you
that you are the
forward.
first.
That
Do you
pushes
think you will be
level.
the first in your quarter? Where are you going to be the first? You are the
Everywhere
first
you try to
only
be the
on
first.
the paper. You are the first on the paper.
Okay.
You are not the first
If you were-
somewhere else.
Like-
Yeah.
It means what?
If at school you
It
were trying to be
means
the
what?
first,
The
in
mindset
everything.
that you have in your mind. Let's look at, first of all, the outcomes of school.
Okay.
The end goal of the school is what? Guys,
The end
is
goal
what?
of school. Tell us. Tell us.
Is it to we go out to school because we need to be transformed, to be best
We need to-
individuals, the best
we need
versions
knowledge.
of ourselves.
Okay.
You cannot be the best version of me. Simply you can be the best version of yourself. Which means what? I am not in the competition with you.
Okay.
Even though we are at school, I am able and I am sure to show you whatever it takes or I know I can share with you. Because the fact that you have met at school, it shows that you have to build the networks.
Yes,
Because
but
even
at-
after school, we will still friends. But when you are my competitor, you are my opponent.
Thank you.
You are my.
but at
Yeah,
you
you-
don't want to
Thank you.
collaborate.
You know,
We are
100%.
not- we are
The
not
first leader-
friends.
the first leader is talking about the way that they say the feedback of the students at the end of the semester of the
This
term.
is what I was going to say.
But
It is useless.
This
Yes,
one
it's
is very
useless.
useful.
It is. It is
Yeah,
useless.
it's very useful. It's very useful in a way that in the first semester you can see really I'm the last.
Why do you focus on the first semester?
I'm
Let's look at the last semester.
I'm just coming. I'm just coming.
Let's
there,
look
you
at
know,
the last
I'm just
one.
coming
Because
there.
how would
You know,
feel?
because the way that you see now I'm the last, and you see that there are people who are in the first places, because there are people who are there, and those
course you
people,
feel something.
you feel something in your heart. You feel that. Why not me?
You see, it's that hatred.
This
that
And
it's
you
not
also
it's
feel
not
like-
hatred.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
It's not hatred.
Thank you.
It's
Okay.
not hatred, but it's a
okay.
motivation for you to move forward.
Thank you, debaters. Okay. One last
Yeah.
word before we go
Let
to
me
the
tell
last
you,
part. Yes, one
In the
last word.
Bible, it's written.
Which verse?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Us we who are just strong, we are called to support those who are not, who are weak. Then I see the competition. This way to come after the semester to show you your results and and showing you your marks it is not useful, but it has come just to discourage those who are weak. I see that this is not the good way to do, to educate, to upbring young people, because you discourage those who see that they are weak. But if you come and tell and show them their results, they go freely.
No, it's a
Thank you.
motivation.
Thank you
it is
for-
not
You
a
get
motivation.
motivated.
Thank you, guys.
You
Because
get
if I say I'm the last,
100%.
I can kill you
work
if
hard.
possible.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
you always be the first.
Okay,
No,
thank
you
you.
work hard.
Thank you,
to
guys.
reach that place.
Thank you, guys. This is getting
It doesn't
interesting.
have
Yes.
what you call social
One meaning.
conclusion.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Alvin. Thank you,
Doesn't help.
Brighton. I think I'm going to go back to the audience and say that the debate is really amazing and interesting. I myself am learning a lot from your points, amazing points you are giving to the audience about our our topic on competition in the school system. So I think we're going to go to the last part of our debate, where we give a chance to every debater here to give his point as an advice or an inspirational statement to the audience, to the young people, the students right now in different schools in our country, in our neighbor countries, in East Africa, throughout the world, who are watching this debate, what they can learn, how they can organize themselves in their academic ventures, what can they do so that at the end of their studies they gain something of value. We'll start with Mr. Brighton. Please keep it short. Just give us a statement that the audience can gain from you in this debate. Yes.
Yeah, for those guys who are really studying while still, you know, at the desk of the school, make sure that when you are studying, you are not only focusing on your studies, but you also focus on something that is in your life. But make sure that you are there to school, you are not there to joke. Because your parents are paying school fees for you. They are paying, you know, transport for you. They are paying everything for you. So don't go there to joke. Go there to compete so you can make it and really achieve your goals.
Thank you, Mr. Brighton. And also, yeah, your teammate. Yeah.
I'm sure how 100%. If I was trying to be the best, to be the first in class, also in real life, we want to be the first in everything I do. So, yeah, I have that spirit of competition, and I want to do my best in everything I will do in life, if it's at work, if it's in entrepreneuring, of course. So that's why I'm just encouraging young people to, it is not useful to just to want to be the first only in class. Of course, you have to do your best in everything, everywhere. You have to do your best, not only at school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Maurice, for your point of the advice. Now, the opposers, your points, you have given great points to the audience. Please give us an advice, a short message that the audience can get from you. Please.
Yeah, in my opinion, I see the competition is more useful, but we can just make it large. The competition both at school and in the real world, in the everyday life. And what I can add is advice, the parents should ask their children what they have in their mind, their perception, in order to know how to help them to do great in their real life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. And Mr.
Yeah, my last word, dear students, I just call upon you not to run for being the first at school, simply to be successful and the winners in each and everything that you are doing. But don't forget collaboration, networking, which are the best roots of success in our daily life. Being the first at school doesn't mean anything, but being successful in life will have people to support you, those people whom you have been helping them when you were at school, helping them to solve those problems that you were having, doing those assignments as they said. But when you have this mindset of a competitor, make sure on the other side you are creating opponents who will come to beat you at the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abid, for your point. This is wonderful. You were with Mr. DJ Nimhai with